This is Carter Barber, Carter Cutter, a.k.a. the Hair Trapper.
This your girl Autumn, a.k.a. Pinky.
This your girl Tasia, a.k.a. Fancy Way.
And this is JR the Barber, Mr. I Got You Fade.
You can catch the Hair Trappers and Soul Snatchers every Monday at 2:30 live. Jack.
You are now about to hear the Hair Trapper, and you're about to get your soul snatched.
Soul Snatch.
Right here on Hair Trappers and Soul Snatch.
Welcome. Episode 2, the Hair Trappers and Soul Snatchers. How y'all feeling today, man?
I'm feeling good.
I'm great. My birthday's in 4 days.
Hey.
All week. I'm just
So
lit.
is the Aries. This is the Aries season.
It is officially Aries.
Is
The
that what you
best sign, let me tell you.
Play that, the best sign.
Yes. The
That
best.
could be debated.
I'm gonna say this, man. I'm gonna say this. There's a lot of suckers behind. We got something for every time we bring up a sucker or a lame attack. We got something for him. Tommy, go ahead and push it down for him.
Shit, man, I'm gonna kill that nigga that I'm gonna marry.
Listen, man, it's a lot of suckers. They probably be the males though. I don't think Aries are female Aries, not suckers.
The male Aries are definitely suckers.
They be possessive and shit, don't they?
They do. They can be.
How y'all doing, man? Y'all just tuned in. This is Hair Trappers and Soul Snatchers. People ask, what do that mean? As hair trappers, this is what we do. We are in the barbering and the hairstyling. We are cosmetologists. We love what we do, and we do it all the time. And then as Soul Snatchers, we just believe we the shit when it comes to relationships. Will y'all agree with that, man?
Hell yeah.
Definitely.
The shit.
We got something for y'all today. Normally what we do with our topics is the focus is to try to get something that can relate to our industry, our business, and also relate to relationships. So that's what we got going on. And today we want to talk about commitment and consistency. We want to talk about commitment. We want to talk about consistency. And that's what we're talking about. We're going to talk about ain't shit versus can you commit. Ain't shit versus can you commit. Before we do that, we got our drinking game. We got our icebreaker that we want to do. And so we want to start off with our, we got
no cup.
bro need a cup. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Mine.
I mean, I don't think I'm gonna need it.
Grab this.
You gonna need it. I'm on my toes today.
So this what we do, y'all. Listen, this what we do with our on our podcast. We do our icebreaker. And the icebreaker is called Kick It Up, Pick It Up. We familiar with it, but we're gonna let you know real quick. But Kick It Up, Pick It Up is a game that we started off in the joint. Okay, you know, it is a prison game, and I hope you ain't got nothing against that. But we're gonna have some fun with it. And every time you mess up or hesitate or say something somebody else said, you got to drink. So for an example, for y'all, we're going to say it. We go like this. We go kick it up, pick it up, name different colors. Then I reiterate. I say it again. And I say kick it up, pick it up, name different colors. I'll start off blue,
Pink,
Black,
white,
red,
yellow.
and it keep going. So whoever, it got to be a nice little hesitation, or you say the same thing someone else say, or you stutter, you automatically out. Now, when you get out,
You gotta drink.
Tommy gonna do what you gonna do, man, when they mess up, man. What is it gonna?
Man, sit your ass down.
I
Man,
like
sit your
that
ass
one.
down, man. So that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
Y'all ready to get this started, man?
Let's get
Is y'all ready to get this started?
Come on.
Let's get this started, man. Let's get this started. So we're gonna do it like this. Kick it up, pick it up. Name colors in this room. We're gonna start it like that. Kick it up,
Okay.
pick it up. Name colors in this room. Yellow,
Red,
White,
orange,
pink,
black.
black.
purple.
Man, sit your ass down.
Fuck up like that though. Back to back.
I'm not subject to not fucking up, man.
That's funny though. Back to back.
It's on you. It's on you. It's on you, JR. You start to kick it up, pick it up.
Blue.
So you say kick it up, pick it up. You started how I started. And you come up with a topic.
Let me
Say
see.
it twice so we have some time to think.
I'm gonna go with kick it up, pick it up. I'm gonna go with the zodiac signs. I'm gonna say Virgo,
Aries,
Leo.
Gemini.
Capricorn. Oh,
The hesitation right there
Yeah.
gets you
okay, good.
to sit your ass
Sit your
down.
ass down.
That's what Teddy gets you. You ready?
Yeah.
Make sure you say it twice.
All right.
All right, JR said it once. Say it twice. Give us some time.
Zodiac signs.
Kick it up, pick it up. Name. You just asked me if I was ready. Kick it up, pick it up. Name malls. Kick it up, pick it up. Name malls.
And
It was on you.
you killed this.
Was it?
It was on you. It was on you to say.
I've never
Oh,
seen
it
that
was over
in the
you.
history of this game. I've never seen that in the history. That's a motherfucking.
You know
I've
what?
never seen it. You can drink though. Let's
Okay,
drink it. Then.
okay,
Ain't a lot.
Go ahead, do your thing.
That
It ain't a lot of.
I'm gonna go ahead and
it
start.
ain't a lot of malls,
I'm gonna
right?
not a
I'm
lot
gonna
But
do
you
this
could have
one
named
again.
any more, you know.
It's only 3 balls.
But
We
it
only
was
got
on
3
you,
balls.
though. It was on you to name a ball first.
Whatever. I was trying
Kick
to
it, kick it
come
up,
on.
pick it up.
This ain't my thing.
We're gonna do this. Let's go ahead and make it like this. Kick it up, pick it up. Different liquors.
Okay.
Kick it up, pick it up. Different liquors. Do say
Patron.
Hennessy,
Ordinals.
Jose Cuervo.
Remy.
Corey say.
Who?
And I don't even drink.
That's for me.
Go ahead, do your thing,
I don't
man.
even
What happened? Can we get like
JR
3
don't even
seconds?
drink. JR don't even drink it.
Okay, but I've been on it all day.
One more.
My week
One
has
more.
started.
One more, man. One
Pick it
more.
up, pick it up. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go back to colors. So
Say it
I'm gonna go.
twice.
Is what? Hold on. What?
Kick it up, pick it up.
Okay.
Name of
Pick
colors.
it up. Pick it up. Name of colors. I'm gonna go with pink,
White,
Black,
blue,
orange,
yellow.
red.
purple. Ah,
Which one?
it is official.
That's too many
Men
colors.
are better than women. It is official. We can officially say that. If you just tuned in, you tune in to the Hair Trappers and Soul Snatchers. We say episode 3 because our first episode was a pilot episode, but this is technically our second episode. And on here we talk about barbering, the cosmetology field, and also relationships. You know what I mean? And what we're talking about today, we're talking about the topic of consistency, right? And I want to go right into this little portion of today's topics, right? We the question that we asked it is, barbering or being a hairstylist is similar to life in what way? Barbering. Now I'm gonna start this one off first. Barbering or being a hairstylist, being in our industry, is similar to life in what way? I would say, like, for me, when it comes to barbering, they come in happy, they leave out happy, right? You know what I mean?
Say that shit.
You have to start off with the end in mind.
Mhm.
And in life, anytime you want to do anything, you want to be successful, you're trying to put something together, you got a project in your mind that you want to bring it to fruition, you have to start off with the end in mind. So when they come in, and then it steps. Like, a lot of times barbers, it takes a long time. It's not so much because they really trying to focus on quality. It's kind of because they really they figuring out what they're trying to do while they're doing it,
Right.
as opposed to having the steps. It's steps. So if I know I'm going to give you a ball fade, I know the steps. You know what I mean? You want your stuff down, took it down to a 1 or 1.5. I'm gonna do that first. And I'm gonna take off the size. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then the next step is to blend the size in with the size. You know, so it's like 3 steps. Then it's 4 steps with the lining.
Right.
You know,
Right.
so it's really, when you go in steps like that, it speeds up your productivity as well. You know what I mean? But I look at life like that. Vision. You have to have a vision when you barbering. You have to have a vision in life. You have to have one as well. So that's what I brought up. Barbering is similar to life in what way? What you got for yours, Autumn?
I thought about it in 2 different ways. It was brought to my attention. Well, right now I feel like, you know, it's a lot of skills that you acquire, you know, skills that you gain within the hair industry. So to me, I mean, it's like honesty. You get your time management, commitment, and consistency. You know, you got your business sense when it comes to money handling and, you know, promoting stuff like that.
Right.
Goal setting, making your vision a reality.
Most definitely.
Most importantly for me is adaptability.
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 What do you mean by that?
I mean, you just adapt to being able to, adapting to allowing your client to kind of control things when it comes to what they want, how they want it.
Yeah,
Blase.
Fitting their
Yeah.
like
Fitting their image.
Yeah,
you know, you're not going to,
Mm-hmm.
me, I feel like you're not going, a dude come in, nice plaid shirt on, you know, his khaki pants. You ain't going to give him no edgy haircut.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Adaptability.
That's
not
good.
something
That's
that you
good.
used to,
Right.
but you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Doing it like that. The second way I thought about it, I do dreads a lot. So to me, when people come in with dreads, like he said, nappy, you can't see no parts. You ain't nothing there. You know, it's just, you got shit hanging from your head.
Looking rough.
Right.
Looking rough.
So for me, I feel like, you know, dreads is like a commitment. You know, before you get dreads, there's different phases that you have to go through.
Right.
The nappy phase, the little bitty short phase.
That's good. That's
you know what I'm
good.
saying?
That's
so
real
I
good.
felt like, I don't know, maybe, and then, you know, dreads don't happen over time. I mean, don't happen right away. I mean, unless you instant lock them, I do those. So check me out.
Check it out. Check it out. Promote.
Unless you instant lock them, you know, dreads take time.
Right.
Dreads take time. So for me, I feel like, you know, don't rush it. Don't rush it. And if you're going to commit to it, because you can't take them out. I mean, you can comb them out or cut them off, but those are only two options.
So basically, you saying you commitment
Would
would
yes.
be what you take from your craft, your
Yes,
trade. That's good.
yes.
That's good. JR?
Let me see. For me, it's similar because, you know, you dealing with a lot of different people. You building relationships. That's the biggest thing for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's almost like a marriage.
Relationships
Almost
important,
like-
man.
Yeah,
It is.
and
Build
it's
that
bad
rapport.
ones,
That's
Mhm.
right.
and then it's good ones. You know what I'm saying? There's a couple people who I didn't had to. Oh no,
Oh, yeah,
I'm
we all
cool
got
with you,
them.
bro.
Wow.
I'm cool. I'm cutting. Like,
Mhm.
no, I can't be your barber no more.
That's serious when a barber can cut off a client.
Oh,
Stylists
yeah.
have cut them
Oh,
off
yeah.
too.
That's serious.
Most
bro.
definitely.
That mean you're doing absolutely too
Everything
much.
wrong.
Yes, I did it.
Pay attention, clients. Your
I
barber
did it a few
can cut
times.
you off.
Yes, yes, you
That's
can.
it. What is what is a reason that you'll cut a
Uh,
client off? Somebody who's giving you money toward your
missing
endeavors.
a lot of appointments.
Okay, right. Playing
know
with
what
it,
I'm
yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Messing with my time.
That's right.
Basically.
Mhm.
That's right.
That's like my biggest one. Like, dude, so I cut a lot of people, so it's like, so my time is valuable. Like, man,
You fucking up my money,
Yeah.
man.
for real.
That's a pet peeve of mine for somebody to try to come in the last minute.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
come in, like,
that too. That
and
too.
then say some shit like, man, I'll pay you $100 to skip. Like, bro, I
Right.
don't even do that, bro. Like,
Right, yeah.
That's bad
yeah.
These
business.
people put their time like they did it ahead of time.
They
You know
did
what
what
I'm
they
saying?
was
thought
supposed to
about
do.
it and booked ahead of time.
That's right.
That
And
ain't
you
how
gonna
that
do
work.
that. You gonna do that
Or they
as well.
expect you to stay later.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
my thing.
Yeah.
I got a whole life, man. There's a lot of stuff
Come on
going
now.
on. I'm
Yeah,
not
that's
finna
what I
do that.
take out of it. Is that I'm building relationships.
That's good, man.
Same way with life.
Relationships.
But with life, I build relationship. You know what I'm saying? It's just basically the same thing.
So basically, you saying it's more type. There's different type of relationships than just a monogamous relationship.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So people don't
Of
understand
course.
that.
Definitely,
What?
definitely.
That people like that's why before you can even have a monogamous relationship, there's so many different type of relationships you can have before you get there. Friendship is big. People like let's just rush friendship. Fuck that. Well, no.
Right.
People get offended when you say we friends now. That's fucking crazy. But the emphasis on
friend
friends is so
zone.
much, bro. Like it
Yeah.
can't. It shouldn't be minute. It shouldn't be like, oh, that ain't shit. We friends. No, you know what the hell a friend is?
Right.
Yeah.
That's
I
not
don't call
something
too
you.
many people
I don't
my
call
friend.
friends.
I'm
We don't
sorry.
say friends too often.
Associate,
Yeah,
maybe.
exactly. That's
You
like
know.
that's huge.
You know my mama. I know your mama.
Right.
You know my first and last. I know your first and last. You know my kids come to your kids' birthday parties like
Right.
all type of shit. A
Mhm.
friend. So like, yeah, that shouldn't be. That's a good point, man. Also, you have our other co-host, Tasia. She is currently, y'all pray for her. She's going through some health issues. You know what I mean? She wasn't descriptive, but just give her y'all prayers. She's in the hospital currently. We just hope that she'll be okay. She will be okay. And she's going to be tuned in when she tune in. Any comments she got to say, we're going to definitely blast them and put them
Miss
on.
you, Tasia.
We definitely miss you.
definitely.
We miss
Definitely miss
you.
your spirit. I was telling my mama today. I was talking to my moms this morning. I was telling her Tay's gonna be gone. She like, I love all y'all. I like y'all. That's my girl, though. I like that girl. She is funky.
Yeah, that's
So they definitely miss you. Another question we had when it comes to our barbering and cosmetology and hairstyling session is, name 2 most important elements of being a barber or being a stylist. What are the 2 most important things to you when it comes to this particular craft? I want to say this, like when I first started, I knew I didn't have the quality. But my blessing was I was able to learn next to a master barber.
Mm-hmm.
And this dude was a master barber, not just because he had a lot of clients,
Right.
and not because he could cut hair. This nigga was a motherfucking robot. He was a machine, bro. This nigga had the barbering image, the barbering everything, and he actually loved it, bro. Like this dude I learned from him time management. Like he had a appointment book in every 30-minute intervals. He's the guy I was talking about who never had 3-4 people waiting on him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And he just made sure everything. But he cut from 9 in the morning to 10 at night, literally. Probably one break, and the break was like 30 minutes. But and he was from a whole different state. He came from New Jersey to Milwaukee going crazy like this, man. You know what I mean? And he was big when it come to this trap. Fine Styles, man. Shout out Fine Styles. That's your barber? Are you freaking serious, bro? That's you serious, man? I gotta holler at him when he come through, bro. That's crazy, bro. Fine Styles, man. He is a machine, dude. So when I was out there, when I was around him, and I was an apprentice barber, so 60-40, man. It was days I would make $20 a day, bro. It was days I would make $40. It was days I made no money. I did that for 2 years. You know what I mean? So I had a third shift job to supplement income and pay bills still. Then I would leave work, and about 9, 10 o'clock, I'd be in the shop. I had no clients. He would hate when I get a job. I'm like, man, listen, I ain't like you, my nigga. I ain't know like you. But he was, I always focus on the quality, the skill, right? So the quality of the skill, but it was that consistency, man. Consistency, making your mind up that I want to be good. The blessing is that I had somebody right next to me that I seen making $2,000 a week.
Right.
We ain't talking about $500-$600 a week, which is not bad at all. But this man was making $2,000 a week, and I knew what it was because of. So all I had to do was imitate. In 2 years, I was up under him. He had a shop out in Brown Deer, my nigga. I'm talking about the top of Milwaukee. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He got some of the biggest names, motherfuckers coming to him, right? I'm at a place where I need walk-ins, my nigga. What no walk-ins in it? This motherfucker was all clientele. When I went to the hood and went where it was walk-in ready, bro, I went crazy, bro. Right. Because if I had the professionalism down pat, I had the image, I kept my cape on, I had the motherfucking light on my head, you know what I'm saying? I had my gloves on. Everybody else in there they telling clients they don't want to cut right now. I was used to being around a machine for 2 years. Right. And I went in there and went crazy, man. Went crazy, $800 to $1,000 a week, easy and cutting. You know what I mean? Right. And so I would say definitely that consistency and just understanding, making that commitment to what you want to do, man. And today we're talking about commitment. We're talking about consistency. You know what I mean? And the importance of it. So the 2 most important elements to me will be patience.
Yes.
Having that patience, you know what I mean, to just take. It's not gonna come overnight. When you get into a shop, man, y'all see those barbers going crazy, never sitting down. And I appreciate I'm one of them barbers now, man. I don't try to even complain about not sitting down. I try not to, you know what I mean. But when you see them barbers that's going crazy like that, bro, don't get discouraged. A lot of barbers will see that shit and be like, you know what, man, I'm finna go. They don't feel comfortable.
Use that as motivation.
Use it as motivation. Crazy. Don't get up and try to leave. What's that?
When you was back at the shop and everybody was working, I would be uncomfortable sitting there. Like, damn, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got nobody right now. Like, I need to fill this spot. Like, it made me like, okay, I need to be like them. Like, we part of a money team. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, fuck that.
But you never left though.
Never left.
You'll be on your phone promoting shit, doing before and after pictures,
putting my logo on my pictures. I'm doing everything. Messaging people.
What has that done to your clientele? What would you say?
It's definitely grew it. I'm gonna say that it's definitely gave me some consistent and loyal clients.
What would you say your 2 most important elements, most important things are when it comes to being a stylist for you?
Aside from consistency and commitment, I came up with being approachable as my number 1.
That's real good.
When I say approachable, y'all, I went through all my life with anger problems, okay? I had to correct it fast because it wasn't getting me nowhere. Like, I'd be on the bus and this one dude was like, you know, I would have said something to you, but you look mean as fuck. Like, I hear smile is free all the time. So, and I hear somebody with a fake just because you said that shit. Yeah. But being approachable, you know, I got that natural bitch resting face. So working on my nonverbal communication.
But that's good because you can flip it
on.
on and off, man. You damn near like a
I
Gemini
can.
and you a whole
Yeah.
Aries. But you damn near
Not like a Gemini.
You can turn it on and off, man. I've seen that part from you. I think that's good because we do go back and forth. I think that's good when it comes to relationships. Don't no nigga want no female that's naturally friendly, bro. I don't give a fuck if it benefits your business or not.
Definitely
Yeah.
not.
Like, so the fact that you can be a bitch in your words,
Yeah.
like, that's good,
Yeah.
man.
See, I
Like,
I
Yeah.
just I
You know what I
like
mean?
to say I'm not friendly. You can talk to me, but
you're
don't
strategically
you can
friendly.
talk to me, but don't keep talking to me. Like,
Does that make
you can
sense?
say hello. You know, if you're gonna give a compliment, I'm not saying you have to. I'm not saying I'm expecting one, but if that's what you're gonna do, you know what I'm saying, say what you're gonna say
keep it
and
moving.
keep it moving. Don't keep
Right.
talking to me though, because I'm gonna get up and walk away, or I'm just gonna tell you about yourself. Anywho, my second one is being open to critique and constructive criticism.
That's good.
I told y'all my attitude
That
used
is
to be
actually a big one. in this
horrible.
industry. Like you have to.
you gotta have
You
it.
gotta have it.
You
Have
gotta
to.
have it.
Have
my
to.
my thing is when I first started doing, I'm my biggest critic. I look at everything and I be like, damn, I don't even want to post this picture because this hair out of
Oh,
place.
my
or
life.
this-
I've done
the part
that.
ain't
What?
even straight
I do it
enough.
three
Like,
times.
I've done that.
so many, like, do you know how many pictures I have in my phone? And I want to put it out there, but I don't.
But if somebody else seen it, they'd be like, girl, what the fuck is you talking about?
Right.
No,
But
bull.
you
But-
see it though.
But you see, like, I could
Yeah.
have blended that shit way more.
Dog,
Like,
I-
what?
So to me, I feel like as a stylist, you should ask yourself two main questions. How comfortable is your client to saying, coming to you and saying, I don't like this, or this ain't straight, or this is that? And secondly, how are you going to respond to it?
Most definitely. Most definitely.
Okay, so I got to jump in right here.
Go ahead.
So
Yeah.
the first experience when you was like, wasn't in tune with your resting bitch face, and you had some attitude. And somebody came to you and said,
nope.
nah, "This shit ain't right." What was your response?
I was motivated when I first started. I was real
That's
ambitious
good.
because I really did not want to go back to work.
Right.
Like it's the
word.
waking up at
Yeah.
a time that I don't want to for me.
Yeah.
It's the I can only get an hour on my lunch break for me. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't like that. It's the stopping at $14 an hour for me because right now I can make $50 to $100 an hour.
Say that.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Facts.
I'm not going back to working. So when somebody told me that, and this is why I'm sharing it, when somebody told me that, I'm like, you gonna leave here happy. So whatever we got to do, what is it? What else? Is that's it? You sure? You happy? Great. I want my clients to be happy from the time they leave to the time they come back. Not sure.
No, I don't look blurry right there.
No.
No, we look great.
Look good.
Orange.
Bang. Hey,
Washed out. But yeah.
when you said that, it made me think about something. You said being open to constructive criticism when it
Mhm.
comes to being in our trade.
Yeah.
Every time Fonz was, I sat next to him, right?
Right.
And I embraced this. I wanted it because my thing was, I started cutting when I was 12, but I didn't take it serious and start focusing back on it until I was 27.
Right.
I'm 27 talking about cutting hair, you know what I mean? So I knew I needed some extra attention.
Mhm.
That's why I didn't want to go to G's and like that. You know what I mean? Because to me,
Right.
like, you had to already be cold to come to certain
Mhm.
spots. I needed that.
Yeah.
I needed that one-on-one with a
one-on-one.
cold ass
Mhm.
barber, right? So it was time when I'd be cutting and he'll critique me, right? He'll critique me. And sometimes he even grab and cut the what's the names and cut. Every time he cut somebody here, they went to him. And I had to deal with that.
Right.
I had to deal with that.
Oh, okay.
I had to deal with that.
Mm,
And I
okay.
did. I dealt with it though.
Yeah.
I dealt with it because
But
I knew
but
I knew what phase of my
But that's because
career I
you can
was
see
at.
your before. You can see what you did. And then when you can watch
You
him
can be
fix
like,
it.
Oh, okay. He did
Yeah,
it like
you're
this.
watching him
Okay,
fix
yeah.
But that client never messed with me again. That client,
I mean,
everybody
we've
he
all-
got involved.
I'm
and
pretty sure we've all had those
Oh, yeah,
clients.
definitely.
you
Yeah.
got to respect the game, man. That was my
Yeah.
mentor. Shout out to Fine Styles again, man. The big homie, man. We want to move over. Did you do yours, man?
not
My,
yet,
talking about
not
moving
yet.
over, man. My boy
Uh,
Jr. What's the most two important things to you when it comes to this barbering game, boss?
Number one would be, let me see. You got to be determined, man, because this is an industry where it's not gonna happen overnight.
Got to
For
be
sure.
determined,
Like,
man.
You gotta be determined. Like, this is what I want to do, and just attack it. Like, attack it because it's not gonna happen overnight.
It's gonna be a lot of nights and days when you
Man.
don't make that much money, man. That's in that
I tell
beginning
people
stage.
this all the time.
What's the least you ever made in one day?
Nothing.
Right, yeah, $0.
$0.
$0. I
Oh,
said it.
now?
How dare you talk
could've
about
hit.
somebody that works a temp service?
Right,
And you at a shop and your ass ain't made no money, but you fly.
but I was there though.
You was there.
I was there.
You went through that grinding process, baby.
Just
that
in case
grind.
somebody
That's what
walk
makes
in.
you a motherfucking hair trapper, baby.
Feel you.
This shit real, man. It's like when you trapping in the streets. It's when you first get whatever you get, and you get that
You
phone.
stay out until
that
that
motherfucker
until
ain't
you go
ringing
to-
yet.
Right, but you
But
stay
I
out the
sat
house
there,
though.
dog. I
Gotta get out
sat
there.
there and
Sat
I
there and
watched
trap.
and I soaked up the game. I didn't get
Mhm.
discouraged. I didn't get, oh man, I ain't cutting no hit. I'm finna go home.
Right.
I sat there. I'm talking about from 9 to 8.
Mhm.
Sat there and I watched. I'm like, you know what? I'll be back tomorrow.
Yeah.
Let me see. And my second one, you got to be consistent.
You
You know what I'm saying? Because like I said before, this is a business where, you know what I'm saying, a barber gonna get what he put into it. So if you ain't putting nothing
Say that
into
shit
it,
again,
no,
man.
you ain't gonna get
Get
nothing
in
out
and
of it.
Mhm.
Long nights,
long nights,
early
Man,
mornings.
Mhm.
I used
Even
to
when you
say,
don't
be
feel
the
like getting
first
up.
to come and the last to leave.
Yeah.
Man. I'm telling you, man. You got to approach that shit like this, like it's a sport, man. You know, you
For real.
got to approach it like that, bro. Got to.
Even now, I still, I attack
Yeah,
it like
right.
that. Even though, you know, I'm where I'm at now.
2
I
years
still
of the
attack it
game.
like I'm a new barber still. I'm talking about every day I'm in
passion.
the shop. Every
That's
For
day.
real.
passion. Yeah, that's
Every
passion.
day I'm
Yeah.
in the shop. Every
Mhm.
day.
I see every hairstyle is the new way to improve.
Yeah.
That's just me because I know it's some shit that I could fix. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? And I'm like, I
Facts.
know how to do that better next time. So when they
Facts.
come in, I'll be like, okay, this it. I do something else. Like, okay, now
Yeah.
what? Now what? Now what? Now what?
If you are a growth and development junkie, if you are a person who wants to get better every day at something, and you can actually see it and get paid for it, this would be the best industry in the world. Bro.
And let me say this, you don't necessarily have to go through anything bad or negative. You ain't necessarily have to hit rock bottom to want to change. You get what I'm
Right.
saying? Or
Right.
want to get better. A lot of people stay in that, you know, they want to grow, but they only going to grow a little bit.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
It ain't going to work for you just a little bit.
Right.
So I feel like, I mean, if you want to grow.
You got to grow.
You got to grow.
Every day you have an opportunity to get better at something. And every day you see yourself get better because with consistency, repetition is the only thing to be better at anything. You want to be better at
Oh, yeah.
anything
Yeah.
in life.
Mm-hmm.
All you have to do is continue to do it
Keep doing it.
over and over and over and over and over till it's redundant. But if you got a passion for it, you ain't never want to stop it.
Facts.
Mhm.
No bullshit. Right now, man, I want to get into we got a few more questions in that topic, but the relationship topic, when it comes to commitment, man, I want to talk about that, man.
Yeah,
when it
let's
comes
get
about
to this shit.
consistency, man. This shit is deep right here, man. With the glitches that's going on, is that we able to take care of it? Yeah, it's dragging. Well,
So bear with us, y'all.
yeah, y'all bear with us, man, but it's still some definitely some good shit, man. Look. Now with this one, I'm not gonna go off first. So I need y'all to start off, because with this one, what I gotta say, man, it's on some personal experiential. Damn, but consistency. So consistency and commitment
Okay.
is the biggest thing when it comes to a relationship, if you
Right.
will.
Mhm.
You can't take somebody serious if they don't have what it takes to be consistent or committed.
Facts.
Exactly.
Right? Right?
Yeah.
So to me, the test should be how to test,
Mhm.
how to see, how to determine whether or not this person has the ability to be consistent or committed. The question is, through your life experiences, through your relationships, through life, have you ever tested to see if someone would have been committed or consistent in what they said, what they did, or in a relationship with you? All them talk to us.
I've been waiting for this.
Woo! Sugar ducky, bucket ducky.
It ain't nothing too serious.
Thank you, baby.
I
Shane said it's still worth. My baby said it's still worth watching. Go ahead. Man, let's get into it.
To me, I don't feel like there's a test. I don't run a test. Okay. My ultimate test is listening to you.
Oh, that's good.
Okay. For me, I want to see if your words and your actions
Come on now.
have consistency.
Meet up with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it could be something as simple as we gonna go on a date.
Okay.
Okay. Get all dressed up type shit. And it don't happen.
Nobody gonna do that to you though.
Inconsistent. Of course not. I'm too pretty for that. I'm the shit. What Tay just say? We bringing her back. She said, "I'm a whole vibe." What are you talking about?
You ain't gonna stand up the whole vibe.
What?
So I said somebody ain't gonna stand up a whole vibe.
I'm my mama. Fuck
Okay,
that.
go ahead,
Okay,
my
so is your words and your actions matching up? You know, y'all on the phone. I'm gonna call you tomorrow. Motherfucker, don't call. Something that simple. You get what I'm saying? I just listen. I pay attention.
Damn.
To me,
That's good.
I feel like when you're dating an inconsistent person,
It shows.
you get this idea that you've fallen in love. Or that
Wow.
you are in love.
Are you
get what I'm
serious?
saying? Only because you're spending so much time stressing out about this person. You spending so much time wondering when the next time you gonna see a motherfucker.
Oh, that's
when you
good.
gonna talk to a motherfucker. You get what I'm saying? So
Right.
it's like you think that you really liking this nigga.
Can I say this?
Can I get a sucker attack, please? Like what?
So as you saying, if a nigga really want a female to be into him,
He gotta be inconsistent.
he need to be inconsistent a little bit. See, that's what I'm kind of hearing. That's game. That's a good game though.
Be inconsistent.
God
Just
damn.
a little
Wow.
bit.
Wow.
You can't be predictable.
Oh, that's good.
Too much.
My mama taught me that at 12
You
years
get what I'm
old.
saying? You
I swear
can't
to
be
God.
too predictable. It's
Shout
gonna
out
be.
to my mama.
My last dude was military, you
Right.
know, and I don't have nothing
And that's
against
predictability.
him. And
Oh,
that's
wait, they teach them predictability,
which
which is also
Every
another word for
day is-
discipline.
yeah,
Same
which
shit
is
every
cool.
day. You know
That's
it's-
cool.
Right.
But
Every day the same.
every
shit.
day is the same.
That's
Routine.
boring. Isn't
I'm an
it?
Aries. I'm very spontaneous.
Ooh,
I like
shit.
to. You get what I'm saying?
Facts.
Let me shut up.
No, don't shut up. It's real though. It's real. Who want the
spontaneous.
same sex position?
Yeah, come on now.
Who wanna-
want
who
the
wanna
same
fuck
place
in the
all
same
time?
bed?
Oh my
You want to
God.
fuck in the bed with the lights off? Boring.
now, right? Come on.
There's so many
But
places we
yeah.
can fuck.
Right. Come on now. So for me, I feel like you in your mind, you on this whole emotional roller coaster. You know, you feeling like you in love with this person.
That's a good game, Olive.
blase. But to me,
Telling niggas some shit right
I'm
now.
so
They need to tune in.
First of all, I just want to say I think that only applies to women.
Of course you think. What you mean right now?
That
What you mean?
that
Are you talking about the
because
stressing and the?
kid.
Okay.
If we-
Okay.
If
If a
you're
chick is-
inconsistent with me,
Yeah,
I've had
it's a
niggas.
wrap.
No, I've
I'm
had
done
niggas
with
be
you. It's a
be
wrap.
this way towards me though.
Okay.
So don't just because y'all don't do it, don't think that it ain't niggas out there who don't.
all right,
Yeah.
all right.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You right.
Yeah, you right. Because with me, that inconsistency shit get you cut.
Yeah.
For real.
ASAP. I ain't finna-
just
I ain't
be
finna have a
just
sucker
little bit.
attack. I ain't finna. It's a wrap. It's no.
Not if you ain't got me. You
Right.
can't, I can't have a sucker attack if I don't take you personal.
Facts.
Only way you really have a sucker attack is if someone take you personal.
And at what point do you? Let me shut up. What point do you stop taking? Like, what point do you start taking people personal?
I can say the action that happens is when their moves determine your mood.
Okay. Okay.
That's when you have officially taken someone personal.
Mhm.
To me,
Okay.
they're mad, you're mad. They're upset, you're upset. You damn near need them to be motivated for you to be motivated. That right there, that person damn near got you emotionally. I think that's the place to prevent.
Say it like that. The place to prevent.
That is the place to prevent.
That's crossing the line. He
I
said
work
it's a
third
trap.
shift. You know how many niggas will work third shift and leave, man, because they girl didn't respond to them they wanted? The way they
What?
wanted? Like, you know what I mean? They're not going to try to consider she might be asleep right now. You know what I mean? But let a female make him mad while he got to work 8 hours at night.
Yeah.
The niggas is
His whole
leaving.
shift
They
Peace
go,
of
they
mind.
go, bro.
Yeah.
They,
Be that
and if they
peace.
stay,
Yeah.
they
Mhm.
going crazy,
Right.
bro. They fucking going crazy. I was so blessed. I didn't go through that, man. And I had a female that was
What's up?
horrible damn near at the time. I ain't gonna lie. Like, she was definitely a person who, when I say horrible, I mean women who want you to believe they're doing something to see if you can get jealous.
Mhm.
This was a woman who didn't mind making her man jealous to see if he likes her or not.
And that's
And she was
That's
fucking horrible.
That's doing
great.
too
That's
much.
horrible with that.
ridiculous. to
That's
me.
doing too much. I mean, the fact that it even crossed your mind that you
Right,
would do,
yeah,
you get what I'm
right.
saying?
That's interesting. You would say that.
Yeah.
That's not normal, bro.
I mean, because it's
Out of 10 women, I believe 8 women try to make their man jealous just
Yeah.
to test. If we're talking about test now,
Mhm.
test and see if he really liked me.
There's
Bro,
doing too
that's
much.
like 8 women. I don't know. Out
I'm
of 10
part of
women, what
that
you think,
too.
Tommy? Is that something that's what
It's like a game.
It
It's too much
is.
of a game.
Yeah, like
It
it's
is.
a tat.
That's a
Man,
turn
you
off,
ain't got
to be
time
honest.
It's a
for that.
complete turn off. I see
Definitely.
promiscuity. I see you as being a promiscuous fucking whore slut.
Mhm. I see it as an excuse to just say I was just testing you to see what you was gonna do.
Oh man,
Don't
you're
don't
such a
test me.
I'm
I'm
test
here.
myself out your life.
I'm here. Don't test me.
Right.
I'm going to completely.
You gonna
let,
see
let me
it.
say this,
You gonna see it after a while.
because I hear you say you'll.
Them true
I hear
colors
you
don't
say
come
you'll
out.
leave a motherfucker alone.
I
quick.
don't have.
Do you
tolerance.
have
I
the
got 6
ability?
months.
Do you have the
That's it.
ability, or have you ever left someone alone mentally but not physically?
Yeah.
Yeah,
See, that's
Yeah,
and they don't
yeah.
know that's what we can do.
Mhm.
definitely.
See, women understand this.
Like
We can fuck you, but not fuck with you.
facts. Like, okay, I ain't taking her serious, but I'm still
I'll still jam with
right.
you.
Yeah,
You still
Yeah.
convenient.
Yeah.
You cook a goddamn
yeah,
good
definitely,
meal.
Definitely, yeah. Definitely.
You cook good. You suck
Yeah.
good. You fuck good. Yeah, but I'm gonna keep you around.
Oh,
But guess what?
wow.
You'll
Yeah.
never have. You'll never be. I never. Let's be honest. I'm not posting you. I'm not changing my Facebook status, relationship status for you. I'm not gonna ever marry you. I'm never
It ain't
gonna.
gonna be no title.
It's not gonna
Okay.
Just
be
something
that.
to do. Something
Right.
to do.
We're gonna
Yeah,
have.
There's definitely a priority list that you have on the side of the benefits of like, all right, I'm gonna keep her around because A, B, and C. For
A,
right
B,
now.
and C.
Facts.
That's But because you have the ability to provoke me to anger or try to make me jealous and make me think you'll fuck someone else,
Mhm.
you completely cut yourself off.
Right.
Completely.
Facts.
Ugly.
I ain't that.
I don't want to fucking hurt you.
No
And if I fall in love
hesitation.
with you,
You got
yeah,
the energy. Come
that's
on
deep,
now.
bro. That's fucking deep, bro. All right, JR, when it comes to testing commitment, I'm talking about, listen, I don't have to be with you for a whole year
Right.
to realize you ain't shit. There's tests, you guys. Listen, there are certain tests you can implement that can test if someone has consistency or commitment skills, the ability to do so. Have you ever tested that?
Yeah.
What was the test? What you do, P?
Actually, to touch on what she said, I was that guy that was like, not responding to text messages right away, or making plans and doing something else
Spinning her.
just to see. You know what I'm saying?
What you trying to see?
Just to see if she was going.
Still fuck with you.
Yeah.
You toxic.
What the fuck?
That nigga toxic. That nigga toxic.
Oh.
So yeah,
Good game, P. That's a good motherfucking game,
I was-
P.
I ain't gonna lie, I was that guy.
That's
You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, yeah, that was me.
That's good.
Okay,
game.
but did they keep fucking with you though?
Some did, some.
So it kind of
You
worked.
go lose something, you go
yeah,
gain something.
Okay.
yeah.
Right. Shout out to anybody who you got to spin. You have
you
to
gotta-
spin. We're gonna have to do a podcast on how to handle being spent, and we don't even have to do a whole podcast. We can briefly touch on it right now. How do you handle being spent, Autumn?
Before.
How do you handle being spent? Let's say this: we book a date. I tell you, we do. You get cute, you get pretty, you in the mirror, you got your music playing, you jamming, you feeling good. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Baby, go. You call. What's going
No,
on? He
okay,
don't answer.
okay, boom,
He
boom,
spent
boom.
you. The next day happens Saturday
No,
morning.
no, not the
What's
next
going
day
on?
because I'm still in that night. We in there. We
Okay,
in that
damn.
night.
So what happens
Okay.
that night?
That night, I done got cute. So now I'm gonna go out. I ain't spend all this fucking time, and I'm finna go out. I'm gonna call my girls.
Oh,
Come
going out,
on. I'm
calling
gonna
the
go
girl.
enjoy myself.
But you
get
said
what
you
I'm
calling
saying?
the girls. You ain't calling,
I'm calling
the
the
other
girls. I'm
nigga.
not calling another nigga.
Okay.
I'm going out with my girls.
Okay,
We just going shit. That'll make me feel better.
And if he friends with you on Facebook, he gonna see you ain't in no motherfucking house chilling
Yeah.
mad.
Yeah, but I want you to see that.
You want her,
I
you want
mean,
him
I
to see-
want you to
I
see
ain't
that
pressed.
I'm not pressed
Right,
about it
right.
because that just show me you inconsistent. So the next time you ask me, baby, I'm tired.
Mm.
How about that? I got the work.
But
How
what
about
if he
that?
was doing it just to test you?
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
you got the wrong
Good test, wrong test.
So you failed it. That's what
you
you
failed at your own damn test. How about that? Because
You say don't test me,
I'm
nigga.
going
Not like
out.
that.
Not like that,
JR,
right?
how do you handle being spent, man? How do you handle being spent?
Let me see. I don't reply to it. I just for a dude to that's been spent before,
Right.
just don't mention it.
Can you
Just don't
play?
mention
Can you play the sucker attack?
Just don't mention it. I'm
And,
telling
and
you.
I kind
Don't
of want,
mention
and
it.
I also want you to play. I want you to play the ding, 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 like the winner thing. Listen, man, this nigga, man.
Do not mention it. Just
I never
Yeah,
said
act
nothing
like-
to him about
as
this.
if It never happened.
Oh my fucking God! This is coming from a guy. He had it been spent before, this is how you handle being spent for real.
A fella,
Oh
a guy,
my fucking God!
For us
Thank
guys.
you.
I thought I was the only
Make that
nigga.
for that,
Yeah.
guys.
For
there
us
you
guys.
Go. There you go.
Tell him again.
If a female spin you,
What you don't do.
nothing.
Don't pay no mind.
So what he's saying, in other words, and this, thank you. That was amazing, JR. I want to tell you that was so-called fucking great game. If you spin me on Wednesday, Thursday,
I'm acting like it never happened.
if you decide to call me, because I'm not going to call you after you spent.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
So I'm not going to bring up the fact that you spent me, right? And I'm not going to call you first, right? I'm not going to initiate the call. You're going to call me because it's been a day
Right.
and we ain't talked. So you're going to call me and you're not going to, even if you say, oh my God, babe, my bad about the other day. My kids were like, what happened? We had a date. But I ain't going to lie to you. I forgot about the date.
That's fucking horrible.
Facts.
She going to be sick.
Facts.
What you mean you forgot about the date? I forgot. What was we going to do? You got me fucked up, nigga. You really,
Yeah.
bitch. Fucking bitch, fuck you. You got me fucked up.
Yeah.
Man, if you ever been spent as one of as a fella, don't bring it up, my nigga. Don't catch no sucker attack
As a
behind it.
girl, go out
Don't
and
catch
enjoy
no
your
sucker
night.
attack.
Enjoy
Hey,
your
don't
night.
enjoy your night, man.
Don't let that shit fuck you up because you're going to be up all night trying to figure out what the fuck he doing.
There you are. Is it more, man, when you think about consistency and commitment, right?
Mhm.
And it relates to both. It relates to our industry and it also relates to relationships. Would you say that is, let's say, put yourself in a position, right? I want you guys to try to be evil right now. I know y'all not like this. So I want you to try to be like this. Let's say you run a game on somebody, right? Let's say this. Okay. We ain't going to say run a game. You dealing with somebody that you like more than they like you. Okay. Okay. And you have to do certain things to get them to like you. Would you say it'd be more important to be skillful and gifted than it is to be consistent and explain your reasons? Being consistent, being persistent about this person. This person ain't into you like you into them now. Being consistent in that situation, can it be helpful? Or is it more important to be like gifted or skillful
Let me
at
answer
something?
this.
Please go ahead.
Let me go first.
Do your thing. I love the way you jumped up and was ready for that.
Yeah.
I can tell.
Let me say
Do your
this.
thing. This is it.
I feel like it's the consistency for me.
For someone who don't even like you,
For somebody who don't like me,
as much as you like them,
as much as I like them,
you still think consistency would
I'm gonna
bring
be
them
consistent.
in.
No, I don't. I mean, I'm not necessarily expecting anything, but I want you to see that I'm consistent. I want you to see that I'm
And
committed
eventually,
to it. Game don't last long. You get what I'm saying? The older you get, the more you lose. Like, come on now. I feel like I don't forgot what I was going to say.
but you said keep it consistent.
I'm just gonna be consistent with it.
You're gonna
That's
show
it.
me you're gonna show me good shit consistently.
Consistently.
Even if I'm not into you as much as you into me. And
I mean,
eventually,
what is good shit though? Like, where do we stop at good shit?
a good look,
Okay.
a pleasant experience, a pleasant personality.
Yeah.
Damn, they're probably initiating, offering me shit
Yeah.
often.
Offering.
Eventually, I'm gonna be like, damn, I ain't like this motherfucker, but I guess that will work. Consistency will work in that.
You just be consistent. I mean,
I'm trying to figure out what the cutoff is, though.
that's what I'm
would be the
saying. What
cutoff?
is the cutoff? What are you saying? You're
When would it
asking me?
become irritating?
It all depends.
It depends on if the
It all
it-
Depends on how you look.
not
let's
even
be-
how you look.
Let's
I
be
mean,
shallow a
it's
little bit.
not-
Let's be honest.
Looks will
Looks-
prolong this shit
Yes.
for longer than
It really
needs to be.
will.
It-
Definitely.
If you got a
will.
good look and you're consistent with me and good shit, I damn near might go for you.
Yeah.
It's only if you're consistent and you're ugly.
No.
That's
God.
when it's
But
irritating.
You can be moderately consistent and be cold as fuck.
Irritating though.
No, but you cold. I'm gonna deal with it because you
Now
still cold.
I've
But
met
still
people
cold.
who have been. I've met someone who it's been flipped the other way. I wasn't interested. You get what I'm saying? I just still ain't fucking interested. But I have somebody who will call my phone consistently,
Wouldn't give up.
but not irritating. You get what I'm saying? The game is too good. Like it's almost like but But speaking from my experience, it's almost like the nigga would think about it like, damn. I mean, you ain't even got it all together, but you kind of, I don't know.
I gotta disagree because if I'm not into you, I don't care
how consistent.
I don't care. Like,
you don't care how consistent?
No.
It's more of a turn off.
I'm just not into
To me, it's more personality. You know what I'm saying? It's more for me is to see how much you pay attention to me. Right. If you saying things that I done already said, that I only said once, you know what I'm saying? You repeating, or you remember my favorite this, or you get what I'm saying? Or you remember I want to take a trip here. Wow. You get what I'm saying? Just little stuff like that. It's like, damn, you pay attention to me. No, I'm not. I mean,
no, you expose yourself.
I'm not a full romantic, but I definitely feel like
you had the heart emoji eyes. Your eyes start turning to hearts.
No, I like the ones around.
The care.
I like the one with them around me. I don't really care for the eyes, but yeah, you know, it's just
that's whatever. Good. That's pretty interesting. I think it's.
Yeah, I'm sorry if I'm not into you. I mean, no matter what you do, I'm just not interested.
And I have a type, so if you're not my type and you're being persistent, it is irritating.
But see, sometimes
the fuck away from me.
You definitely get irritated.
You're not my type. Why are you being aggressive? Now it's possessive. Now it's aggressive.
But see, that's when you cut it off, when it starts to be aggressive. You know what I'm saying? That you got to be a little inconsistent in order for me to. You know what I'm saying? We back to that. We got just.
See, look, hey, shout out to all the inconsistent niggas. You can have a woman like Otto.
It's a little bit inconsistent though. You can't be too perfect.
Predictable.
Can't be too perfect and predictable. But you can't be.
No, you're giving inaccurate advice.
I'm talking about
she's talking about for herself though.
I'm talking about for me, for a female, for me.
All you
I don't think like
guys.
everybody else. I just.
No,
she like a spontaneous man.
Rewind back to your idea of consistency.
I think a lot of women like that though.
Some dude was calling you as being consistent, and some people might see that as.
Well, now we're talking about somebody that you're into, but they're not into you.
Gotcha.
Before we were talking about a relationship, whether that was with whoever, friendship, whatever. I don't care, but now we're talking about being so interested and so focused on somebody, and that person is not giving you that same response.
They don't have the same.
Okay.
Yeah, they don't have that same.
You like
feeling.
that person more than they like you.
Yeah, that's when you start having sucker attacks.
It is.
That is definitely.
Man, I'm gonna kill that nigga that I'm gonna marry.
To me, when you think about commitment and consistency, man, that's the first. What's one of my first tests, right? If I decide to start taking somebody serious, I see if they have the ability to be. And to me, consistent and commitment is transferable. That's a trait. That's right. That's a trait, and it's transferable. So what I started doing in the beginning, I'm talking about the first conversation, second conversation. My question is, I'm not asking how long as your relationship was. I'm not going to ask that. I'm going to ask, how long have you been on your job? How long have you been working on your credit? How long have you been at the same house? I want to see if there's a track record of being consistent at something. Because if you're inconsistent at everything, you're not going to make me believe you're going to be consistent with me.
Right.
So I've learned
though.
how to ask indirect questions. You don't ask direct questions because people are not giving you no direct. By the show of hands, how many people in here are snitch? Niggas ain't raising, and you could be around 1,000 niggas. Out of 1,000 niggas, man, at least 500 you niggas in total on somebody. But you ain't finna get one motherfucker to raise their hand.
Right.
Okay? So it's like people ain't gonna be as honest with a direct question. So indirect questions to me is the best type of test.
Especially in the beginning.
And you have to understand a lot of traits.
Or
that we're
asking
looking
them
for.
multiple times in different ways.
That too.
How jobs
What
do
is
it.
the time frame y'all talking about though?
In
In regards to like these periods of he said right in the beginning.
I'm talking about the first conversation I have with you.
Okay.
I can see if you have consistency traits or not by asking how long you been on your job. What's the longest you ever been on a job? Shit, man, I ain't never kept a job more than 6 months. Okay. You went to school? Yeah, I went to college. What degree you at? I didn't even finish, really. Okay, so what I'm saying is
the pattern.
You have a pattern, and the motherfucker say,
okay, but what if it's some shit that you just like you really just figured out like this shit just not for me?
That's good.
You know what I'm
I will
saying?
be your friend until you start something and finish it.
That's what's up.
Then I'll know that same energy you placed in that thing,
Right.
you can place that in me now.
Right. Okay.
You can start something and finish it.
Okay.
Without showing me that on your resume, I am not interested.
What if it's a person that has some like some like dope ass skill that you know that they can like prosper off of, and they're just not actually.
Ain't nobody finna motivate you every day.
They don't have the
They're just babysitting. Come on, if you're not even motivated for yourself,
self-motivation with
you
your
automatically
gift.
put them in a category of not.
I mean,
being
you can
motivated.
definitely push them.
Sometimes it take motivation.
It might not be the motivation; it might just be the circumstance they're in. They're just kind of looking for that person that actually sees that they have this gift. They don't have.
Yeah.
They have a gift, but they ain't really actually, taking the opportunity.
I mean,
I can work with someone like that. Let's say you just need money. You got everything together, man. Like you just really need some money. I had a female tell me that too one day. She said, "Oh, you need some money." She ain't give it to me. Fuck ass bitch.
Tell us the secret.
Right.
Fucking horrible.
Shit.
But no, she said it. She said, "Shit, I ain't gonna lie." And some women they can determine, they can say, "I'm fucking with a nigga that's that nigga," without him even having money.
Right.
You know, and it's because when he gets some money, motherfucker, he gonna do right by that shit, man. You know, and motherfuckers make decisions based when they ain't got no money, and then when they actually get some money,
I have no idea.
So
they don't do right by it. I don't know.
Tasia calling.
Tasia never
She
had
calling
that
us.
problem. Tasia on here. Okay, so she's on. Which one is she on? Tasia's on that
I
one.
believe.
Yeah.
She calling.
She on one of them.
Say something. What's happening, Tasia? And shout out again to our other co-host, Tasia. She is currently in the hospital, but we are definitely. What's up? There she go. What's going on, Tasia? So right now, what's going on, girl? We in a relationship portion now. We're talking about commitment and consistency. How do you test commitment? You know what I'm saying? How do you test commitment? And we brought up a lot of things. You know what I mean? But
I was watching.
What have you ever done to test commitment?
How do I test commitment?
We can hear you clear too. Yeah, shout out. That's Tasia, y'all.
Honestly, y'all, I don't know how to really test that because almost any nigga I fuck with, they be consistent with a lot of shit, with their jobs, with their house, with me. Like I had a nigga, my most recent nigga, he a street nigga. Like you know him, he told me out the gate, like, I don't really be having time. Like, but I swear to God, after our first link up, the nigga called me every fucking morning when he woke up before I wake up. So that right there showed me he was consistent as fuck. Like, and you busy. And I know he busy because it been times I woke up with him. People calling his phone 7 a.m. Like,
right.
Yeah, you found time to make sure you call me. Like, that's consistent.
Right.
And
shout out to all the busy niggas.
We're gonna be consistent, and once you stop being consistent, he gonna stop talking to me.
So basically, it's your vibe, as you say. What you say? Your vibe is what she say. Her vibe is what? Cold as fuck.
She said she a whole vibe.
I'm a whole vibe. Yeah.
I'm a whole vibe, but you gotta be a vibe too. Because if you ain't, then now I'm not consistent.
There you go.
Talk about getting somebody, JR. Talk about getting somebody that is not really into you, but you into them. Do you think it's important to have good games, some good tactics, some good moves, or do you think it's just important to just be really consistent at showing them I like you? What you think?
I can't answer that because, and I say that because, you know what I'm saying, I don't have a lot of patience. So, no,
you don't seem like you do.
I don't. Once I notice that you not
into me,
right?
Once I notice it's 75-25,
up the deuces.
Bitch, bye.
I'm checking the deuces.
I be fucked up.
I'm not. No.
So you ain't doing 3 dates in a row, but you paid for them.
No.
3 days in a row?
No.
I swear to God, after the second date, you gotta pay for that third date, or I'm done with you.
I know that you is into me.
Right.
Oh yeah, we know what I'm saying. I'm texting you every day. I'm calling you.
Yeah.
Dates, all that. But if I know you're not into me, I'm cool. Yeah. To me, it's a waste of time. If you
right.
ask me.
Yeah.
It's a waste of time.
Being consistent with someone that is not into you as much as you into them. Should you be consistent or should you use good game? Can I say this? Let me say this, man. Tommy, I've used this game before, man. JR, you talk to me. Fellas, talk to me. I use this game.
Okay.
I swear to God, bro. So it was this chick that I was into, right? And I seen her before. We met each other before, right? I was like, boom. I seen her again. She was working at a club. She was a waitress at a club, right?
Okay.
Like a bottle girl at the club, right? And I seen her, she was looking good to me and everything. You know what I mean? I'm looking fly without, you know what I mean? And I went to her and I said, this is the second time I seen you. I said, I just want your name, whatever. I said, I don't want your number. I said, on our third occasion, I want your number. I said, you're going to be mine, though. And I walked away. And I walked away.
I think I was with you.
You was. You fucking was.
I ain't going to say no name. I was with you. I remember that. I remember you did say that.
Listen to me. Listen to me.
That. I swear.
I won with that. That's all I would say. I won with that. And as but like a year later, after we was talking with each other and everything, she said, I ain't gonna lie, ain't no nigga ever said that to me. She said they all try to hit my inbox. They all try to approach me and talk to me while I'm at work. She said, you didn't say that. You seen me. You said something. You told me I'm gonna be yours. The universe gonna bring us together. And on our third occasion, you gonna get my number. And she said you just walked away. This was somebody who I liked more than they liked me, but I was able to turn the tables a little bit. So that's why I believe sometimes good game will prevail.
Yeah, have both at sometimes. But do that always work though? Do you use that all the time on everybody?
I wouldn't say I use it all the time.
Like, is that something you use all the time? Is that your,
is this what you do?
Is that your number one line?
I'm bigger on that than I am consistency.
That's your shit?
I am bigger on that than I am consistency. I'll say that.
One day. That's some fucked up shit.
Dude, I am bigger on if I was dating, I believe in being strategically, systematically game oriented. I believe in being a psychologist when it comes to women.
Say it again.
I don't know what the fuck I said. I'm a little tipsy, but I do believe that you need to play a little games, Jack. Have y'all ever seen this fucking movie? Two Can Play the Game?
Yeah.
Ooh, that is my shit.
Movie. That's my shit.
And you can call it corny if you want. But let me tell you what they were doing. Let me tell you what they were doing in that movie that you gotta fucking pay attention to. They was learning the ability to transfer energy.
Oh yeah.
Transfer energy. What?
That's what you did that night.
Who cares more loses. Come on now. In the game of love and war, whoever cares more lose.
I think what you
I think that's true.
I'm breaking it down because I'm not gonna say I said those exact words, but I did allow them to know that I'm patient and I'll be back.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be back. And that did change the game.
It does.
It did change.
I feel like it might work.
It might. Because everybody's consistent with a pretty woman. You pretty, you good looking.
Because you know everybody had them.
Everybody consistent with you. Who's gonna be consistent and bag back? Consistent and bag back. You know what I'm saying?
Or just not consistent at all.
Do they
and
make you look at them?
Time though.
Come on, man.
What you here for?
I'm gonna do something to get your attention.
What she talking about is consistently inconsistent.
That's
like being invisible.
No, I'm saying like you're consistently
inconsistent.
That's good. You're consistently being at her, but
you like this.
Yeah.
But I ain't sweating you.
It's like you're not sweating me, but you doing just enough to catch my attention.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're doing just enough to keep me interested in calling you and doing this and doing that. You know what I'm saying?
That,
it
fellas.
keeps me answering my phone.
You gotta do that, fellas.
Because there's some randomness to it that actually
is
intriguing.
Ask Tasia to do it work for her.
The spontaneousness. Do it work for you, Tasia?
Do that work for you? Good game or being consistent at being a lame?
Lame.
I don't know fucking lame. But no, what you think?
The consistency, like not even just calling me, like do other shit, like call me, like, hey, baby, how your day going? What you eat? And when you ask me what I eat, and I'll be like, nothing. Come pop up on me wherever the fuck I'm at. I don't give a fuck.
That's good game.
I don't care. Bring me some food.
That's right.
That kind of shit. Like it was just a lot of little shit. And not even just that.
That's easy.
That's some easy shit.
But sometimes that's all it takes.
That's all it takes, though.
Yeah. Sometimes that's all it takes.
Because the nigga really be in the inbox asking shit like, "Can I eat your ass?"
Hey,
like, damn, you don't want to know if I'm hungry.
Get him for real.
Niggas don't even understand. Hoes be hungry.
I'm more. Just ask me how my day is. And I'm the type of female who don't even care for the compliments. Like I get them so often.
You give them there you go.
I don't care about them. It's not that I don't care about them, and I'm gonna say thank you. But to me, I'm just like, I know this already.
Tell me something I don't know.
Right? Tell me something I don't know.
Or say something that I don't hear often.
Say something
people don't understand the importance of being different.
Mm-hmm.
That's just what it is.
You got to stand out. It's so many people who filled out that application. It's so many people who
you got to know that when you get on attractive.
It's so many
Know
people
that.
in the inbox. You got to just you got to say something that's gonna make me want to say something back. I mean, I'm gonna just read the beginning of it, and if I don't even feel like the beginning of those 7 words that pop up is something, I'm not even gonna open it. And if I do
right.
open it, I'm gonna leave you unread.
What's the best way to actually have sex with a woman? I'll tell you. Don't bring up sex with her.
Oh my God. Yo,
Don't fucking bring it up. Who cares?
do you know I will
It's
not
gonna
fuck
happen.
you
Right.
if you say that? Come on. Like, damn, let it happen.
Let it just happen.
I say that.
What do you be like?
Plan
So
it.
what we on? What we gonna do? Like what? You gonna really act like
Now I'm
that?
finna go in the house.
Can I fuck?
No.
Like, well, how do niggas ask for pussy nowadays? Like, I don't know.
Hey,
What
we
do they
gon-
say? What is something they
fuck
say?
or
Give me
what?
something, y'all.
We gonna fuck or what?
That's what they be saying.
Yes, and I'm
They
like,
not
no,
saying that. Shut
we
up,
not.
Autumn. You lying. Ask Tasia what have a
So
nigga
is
ever
we
said.
fucking or what?
Or do she fuck with all gangsters that don't never say nothing lame? Tasia, what have a nigga ever? How have a nigga asked you for the thing?
Never say nothing, man.
What she say?
I fuck with niggas who let that shit happen naturally. Like, I
That's
ain't gonna lie, I
right.
did have a nigga that played me. He played me into taking his virginity.
She took it.
Ruined his life.
She thought she took it.
You changed his life.
No, he wasn't a virgin. He made her think he was.
Oh.
Oh.
His grandma told me he was. His brothers told me he was. He was a virgin.
Girl, they was into the whole game with him. Shout out to that nigga for playing you.
He was playing the Shy Brother. That was a Shy Brother.
He told his
I
brothers to
played.
tell him everything. Shout out to that nigga. Hey, man. Yeah, hey, guys, don't ask for sex. I learned that in about the 6th or 7th grade.
Yeah.
It started working for me.
Yeah.
I think what happened was on the back of the bus, it started on the back of the bus. Remember on the back of the bus, everything went down. If you were popular, you was able to go on the back of the bus. If you were tough, you was able to go on the back of the bus.
Mm-hmm.
And on the back of the bus in middle school, we had sex. We did. And this
Middle
is-
school?
Middle
I ain't
school. I'm
gonna
sorry,
say.
Lincoln Middle School to be exact. Shout out to me, Lincoln Middle School. Listen,
What?
I went to the School of the Arts, my middle school and high school years. But yeah, so and then
Was it a short bus? I'm just
I did have a short bus that picked me up in front of the house. Yes, I was bad.
Wait, no, so for real?
That bus driver
So you
is
fucked on
whack.
the
I
short
really
bus.
did. But on the big buses, when I'm talking about the sexual experience,
Okay, that's what I was asking. That's what I was really
yeah,
asking.
but I was also on the little bus. But the big buses, I would take them sometime. But this is what we said on the big. This is what we said on the back of the bus to get women to go. This is when this was in effect, 6th grade. All we had to say was, "You're scared. You scary,"
Hey, but you know
and
what?
they would go.
That works.
Wow.
Did it?
That works.
I ain't scared of nothing.
And I'm gonna show you how unscared I am.
I'm not scared. Watch what I do.
You finna be scared because I'm finna fuck up your understanding, baby. Let me tell you that.
So nowadays, though, I wouldn't try that. Just don't bring sex up. Go on dates. Take her. Take her on a nice date. Take her back to the house and act as if you're about to just drop her off and leave. Let her say something about coming upstairs.
Hey, yeah, you know what worked?
She said, "Take me home."
Yeah, take me home. I don't care.
And don't say nothing about coming up. Can I walk you to the door? None of that suck ass shit. Don't even get out your car and open her door, you suck ass nigga. Let her get her ass out. Let her ass go upstairs and you go kick it with the guys.
That's fucked up. She
That's
like,
right.
that's fine with me.
Let her say, "So you ain't coming up?" Like, shit, I can for a minute, I guess.
Right.
Hey, just my thing, just get out the car. I mean, if we had that much of a vibe
Right.
and we it's a nonverbal understanding, just get out the car. You park the car, turn the car off.
Niggas don't really have a social. They don't have like the social capacity to understand. Like,
Yeah,
I
but then
don't.
if and if
Confused.
you but
I
and
swear
if
to
you
God,
don't, then
I don't,
that's
bro.
it. And then that's it.
You know what I'm
Then
gonna
it
say?
just ain't
I
gonna happen.
swear to God, that's so good you brought that up, Tommy. You know what I'm gonna say? You must communicate a hell of a lot with your eyes.
I do.
See,
My
that- you
eyes
have
are
to-
very
You have to communicate a hell of a lot with your eyes to believe you sent out all the right messages without telling me
It's-
I should get out the car and come to your door with you.
I'll be
it's
watching.
the vibe. No, you got
I'll
the
be like,
you no, you got it's just you just gotta
So you definitely got to pay attention.
we gotta have a vibe.
I'm
We
not
gotta-
initiating shit though.
You don't have
I'm
to.
dumb.
you
I'm
know.
going to play completely dumb. I don't know you want this dick until you say I want that dick. Period.
Girls can't never say they want it though.
Hey,
Girls
you-
can't
hey,
never say
you
now.
better.
Shit, I do.
There's a bunch
I'm
of
just
them
saying
that
some
do.
girls.
It's a bunch of women that are, shout out to all the aggressive women. You guys are awesome. But yeah, all that sitting
Right.
back waiting for a motherfucker,
Not
you're
doing
not
it.
going to get certain niggas.
Just
And
get
I
out.
wanted you. I'm not doing it.
I'ma look at you like this,
We gonna
like,
fuck
just
or what?
get
That's
out.
niggas you gonna get.
You gonna get the nigga that say, if we gonna fuck or what? The niggas that, let me tell you the niggas that's gonna pass up on pussy all the time. Or the majority of the time. Niggas who started jagging young.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
It is a blessing
They
to
used to it.
start jagging off young. I'm telling you, man. Go ahead. What's the question, Tasia?
This might fuck up the whole topic.
Fuck it up.
So recently, this is a 27-year-old man. This was somebody that I fucked with for years. And we didn't did it before, but this man literally came over my house and jacked his fucking dick off in front of me. I thought that was gay.
That's horrible.
What's wrong with you?
Oh my God. Do the wrong one. Do something like that. That's a turn on. Yeah, that's
That would give me pedophile vibes. Like,
So he came over just
It didn't jag
like
off.
just pulled the shit out of jagged off.
he came?
Don't do that, guys.
He came? Ugh.
So it wasn't like
So you sat there
So
and
he
watched
was,
him.
right, I would have kicked his.
What
I
did
probably
you
would've
do?
beat his
Let's see what's
ass.
up about you.
Right.
Punched him
What'd you
dead in
do?
his shit.
Did she at least help?
It kind of shocked me.
So you stood there and shot for about 20 minutes?
No, and it wasn't 20 minutes. The shit happened in like 3 minutes.
God damn, you is crazy. Oh my God. Don't do that. Jag off before you go to the girl house. And I'm gonna
So
tell you
if
this.
you don't get none,
You jag off for two reasons. You jag off
To last longer.
to last longer,
That's got
and you jag off just in case she don't even want to fuck. You don't even have to bring it up because
You ain't
hey,
gotta worry
I
about
didn't
it.
got it
Right,
off already.
right.
I didn't got it off already,
Right.
baby. I learned this trick, you guys. No one taught me this.
Shit.
I learned this at 13. I had this little girl. She was about 14. She was freaky as a motherfucker, man. And I'm going to say her name, too, because it's a common name. Her name was Ashley. Ashley was a freaky motherfucker. Listen, Ashley was freaky as a motherfucker, okay? Freaky at a young age, too. And I was staying on fucking 18th and Hampton, and Ashley was on 37th and fucking Wright. Shout out to the trades. And I would ride my fucking bike
Hell yeah.
from 18th and Hampton to fucking 37th and Wright for that motherfucking coochie. Do you hear me? And this is something I did often, right?
Nigga, I walked.
Wow, God damn.
what the
For the
fuck?
coochie. When you young, that coochie sees. I'm gonna tell you what I did though.
Y'all
One
ain't doing
day,
it now, though, right?
one day something happened to me,
Yeah, it depends.
and this is a life. This is a life lesson. No, I'm not doing that shit now. You better live next door, bitch. You
You better live upstairs.
better live across the hall. Listen, I swear to God.
Oh, my mama, that's what I
This
did in
shit
college.
taught me so
I
much.
dated
I
somebody
learned
from
it at
across the hall.
13. Fellas, we talking about jagging off. You must jag off, fellas, so you will not fall into the sucker attack syndrome.
Shit, man, I'm gonna kill that nigga that I'm gonna marry.
Listen right quick. I was on my way over there. It was raining, JR. It was raining, Tommy. I was about to go though. I swear to God, I didn't mother. I thought with the end in mind. All I thought was getting off. I was 13. I had cable. Soft porn was playing. I got it in. And I swear to God, you know what happened, man? Something fucking magically happened, man. I didn't have a craving to go over there no more. I set the fuck down. I got my shit off and set back. It was at that moment I never had another motherfucking
It
pussy
happens-
craving in my life.
But you know what?
bro.
That happens nowadays because I've done it where I've taken care of it.
Take
You know what
care
I'm
of
saying?
it.
And I don't even want to. I ain't
Nah,
gonna
I'm
respond
straight.
back because now at this point I don't.
Women do that shit too?
Hell yeah,
Yeah,
I
bro.
do.
You a cheater.
Oh my mama, ain't no
You a
cheater.
cheater. That's
Ain't no
cheating.
cheater. How's
I hate vibrators and
cheating?
dildos. I hate
that?
them.
What? Okay, let's use them together.
Right, that's the only way.
Okay,
that
but
works.
okay, but if you single,
But yeah,
if you single, and the motherfucker,
that works.
you get what I'm saying? I'm single. Shit.
I hate vibrators, but you know they can't provide stimulation. They can give y'all that motherfucking
It's the
stimulation.
time being for me.
It's that penetration.
It don't work. I mean, for
That's
me
right.
personally,
Say
vibrators
that
don't
shit.
really do too much.
Say that shit.
It gets you up to that point
It's a
enough.
temporary
It's a temporary fix
wow.
because
Temporary fix.
9 times out of 10 in 20 minutes I'm going back in there.
See,
I'm going
see,
back in there. You get
you
what
the
I'm
real
saying?
deal.
9 times out of 10 I'm going back to do it again because but it satisfies me for the moment. I'm lying, maybe it ain't 20 minutes, but still.
Right,
It ain't nothing like that.
Ain't shit versus can you commit? Ain't shit versus can you commit? What you finna say, Tommy, man? What you finna say, boss?
I can't remember. I can't remember. You threw me off with that one.
To bring it back up to topic, it was that, Phil. Testing commitment. Have you ever tested somebody to see if they was consistent, man? You ever tested a female to see if she had the ability to be committed? And if so, what was the test?
No, because I kind of play the background a little bit myself to try to see if I'm committed too. So it's kind of like let's see how it goes. But I have done like if I'm at you,
right?
That's my I'm committed. Like everything is cut off at that moment.
Facts.
Like, if I'm at
That's
you,
what's up. That's what's up.
Do you believe that someone's commitment can make you committed? That's a fucking good question.
No, if I don't like them, no.
attempted.
No, if I don't like them,
Do you believe that your commitment can make another motherfucker committed?
No, but yes. No, because
Explain that.
like JR said, I mean, if I'm not really interested, I'm not really interested.
There's
And looks
nothing you
do
can do about
matter.
it. Looks matter.
To me, I'll be like, if God don't like ugly, why should I? But not like I'm not saying like that. I'm just like, you know, I'm just whatever. But then again, I feel like if you are consistent and I do like you, you know, you doing a lot, then it's then I might just do it. Yeah.
doing a lot.
You want to have him if he can? If you want to just do this session, yeah, man. What you say?
I said if he a little consistent, you know, I mean, if he consistent and I like him, you get what I'm saying?
Right.
You cute, it's all there. We done made it past the sex phase. We done, you get what I'm saying? Then and everything's just it
That's
ain't
the
no reason
only
for
way
me to
it
not
matters.
to be. You get what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Let's
He
be
already
honest.
said, if I like him.
Yeah, if I like him, I gotta like
If
you
you
though. Like
don't
I gotta
like him-
really, I don't like too many people.
So
You know how long my block list is?
being consistent. He want his spot. You want to say? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, man. We talking about consistency and commitment, how it transfers over from our industry as barbers and stylists into relationships, how to even test commitment and consistency. A lot of times, man, people, you know what I also think you can test people? I think the biggest way to test people is with money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Give them, because money to me shows you someone's true intentions or really how they are. You know what I mean? Give them $50, tell them give it back to you on Friday and see if they give it back. You didn't even have to be with that person for 6 months. In 1 week, you realize this person is not true to their word.
Right.
They don't know how to do what the fuck they gonna say they gonna do. So like, it's so many ways to actually test commitment and test consistency.
But I mean, things really do happen, you know?
They do, but
Like
that
things
person would still do
You
what?
gotta explain it.
Yeah, exactly. They would have the decency to say some shit
Yeah.
to you on what's going on.
Like I know I'm supposed to have your money Friday, but
This is what's going on, man. I got you, bro. Woo.
Right.
Yeah, just don't be in the club with that person money, throwing it in
Come
the
on now.
air.
And my thing is,
at
if
the
you
strip club and
y'all
shit,
know
you
what?
owe me $100 and
Real
you at the
quick.
strip club.
I've had somebody who let me shut up. Okay. Oh, because that's
Fucking
gonna tell
asshole.
everything.
One thing that's actually a sign of commitment, consistency, or something.
I can't do
A woman's car, how the inside of their car look.
Yes.
Damn,
So
that's a
based
good
on
one.
how the
Stays
inside of her
clean.
car
That's a
look,
good one.
It's
you
gonna
can
determine how her
determine.
house look.
That's what I can. That's what I would say.
But if I ain't got to the house, the
You-
car
You look
actually
at
is
the
right.
car.
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
going off.
Yeah.
Now hold on. So
Yeah.
that's synonymous.
To, yeah,
Junkie car
Junkie
and
house.
not committed.
you ain't committed to actually making sure the space that you in is actually
It's
nice.
addquate, right?
Like,
I
any
didn't
space you
see
in,
that transfer.
Yeah.
I didn't see that transfer.
That was actually.
I see
that's
the
actually-
car
I
in
kept
the
my
house.
so clean.
I personally have never looked at that and judged that, but I do see the car.
If you see, if the
And
core-
she's not an organized person.
yeah.
She's not an organized person.
Now,
That's
now
What do you mean by organized?
Systematic. That's organized in her whole life. Like she didn't never on time. You know, the kid don't get dropped off on time. The clothes don't get put on time. She's not organized. She don't have shit. Like if you ask her where is something, she got to go find it. She don't have a particular spot for it.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
Now, it's one thing to be like disorganized and nasty.
Yes, that's what
Like,
fucking
and
it is.
Right,
the nastiness
right.
in the car is the thing. Like you got shit all in the car, and you know, food. And,
You got a blunt ashes on.
You know
the
what I'm saying?
floor.
Like-
It can also mean if a woman
Something
has kids and her
for her.
car is nasty, it
Dirty
can also
socks.
mean that she's very nice. Like
Oh,
she
wow.
don't
What? What?
she don't
Yeah.
whoop her kids that much. She don't care too much about material possessions. I see that too sometimes.
Yep.
If a woman has a very nice car on outside, but her car is junky on the inside, I also take that as a woman who don't really care too much on materialistic shit.
that turned me off actually.
I'm not a materialistic person, but that would still turn me off just a little bit.
Like if you got a really nice ass car and the inside of your car is nasty, or
that would make me think that you look real nice on the outside, and on the inside you just this horrible ass fucking person. Like I would just apply that shit to everything.
Wow.
Like you get what I'm saying?
Right.
It would make me think that you
Not
faking.
everything.
When you're
You
driving
guys gotta learn how
and
to
you
apply
look,
shit.
if you driving and you see a motherfucker in a nice ass car, in your mind you don't think, damn, I think his car dirty.
Right.
You
He's
think like, okay,
disorganized.
hold on. You think like, oh, okay, this nigga can't let me roll my window down. What are you talking about? Okay, how you doing? Get my number. Okay, cool. We boom, boom, boom.
Right.
Then I get in your car and I'm like, this didn't match. Like if I open the door and don't even want to get in, and I do
God.
like one of these,
Ugh.
that's my bougie. Like no,
Ugh.
like you played yourself. Like
Damn, fellas.
sit the fuck down.
Clean
There
the
you
car
go.
out before you take it on a date. fellas.
Clean it out.
I absolutely do.
Clean it out.
I would
'Cause
I
when
would
you
just
open the
say
door,
that you don't
see
have
it.
organization skills. I would
Go
just say
both
that.
ways. It go both ways.
Your
But
car
you
is-
got good credit. Look at your car. You got good credit. Or you took a lump sum of
okay,
money
you
and
doing right.
invested in this
You're
vehicle.
doing right that way, but what about the other way? Like, what about
I can
lifestyle?
work with
all of
this
the other
organization.
stuff?
I'm an organized freak. I honestly listen. I'm not a toe guy. My toes ugly. I don't judge people.
My feet are
people's
ugly
toes.
too, just so y'all know.
Right. So I don't look at women with bad toes and say that's a real thing. No.
You just messed it all up.
Huh?
She messed it all up.
She messed it all up.
Oh, I'm sorry. I definitely
I'm sorry.
don't. My feet are okay. I feel like my feet are ugly, but you know, I'm my worst critic. I've had a lot of people, even the Chinese people, when they do my feet, they be like,
you got nice nail bed.
honey, your feet look real nice. No, but she
JR.
told me my feet was pretty, and I didn't.
Any last motivational things or any last things you want to say to the people before we leave? You want to tell them something? Leave them with something. A tip.
I brought these.
Oh, the pencils.
Yes, sir.
With me. Last week I talked about enhancements. These are not enhancements, but they are, I guess, because these basically put around the line and it, makes it pops out
Right.
more. So
Bring a definition out to it.
These are actually really good too.
For carving,
At the Bruce
motherfuckers.
Supply store, you can get them at the
Okay.
Bruce Supply stores. But yeah, these is what I'm using on everybody who sit in my chair. So yeah,
That's what's
everybody I using on everybody, the kids.
He
And all,
cheating.
everybody.
He
Ain't
cheating.
cheating.
Yeah.
What'd you leave the people
I'll
with?
leave y'all with that.
To me, he said it the best. Be consistently inconsistent. Don't be too predictable,
Wow.
and don't be spontaneous. Not spontaneous enough. You know,
And that's
just-
only in regards to trying to win the woman of your life.
Yeah.
Because you don't
Yes,
want to
'cause
be
when it comes
unpredictably in
inconsistent.
business.
Yeah,
wanna
there
be
you go.
consistent
Yeah, of
in
course.
business.
Almost definitely. Business is something completely different.
Gotta be
now.
consistent.
In business, you gotta definitely be consistent.
Exactly.
Consistent, and even if you don't want to or you feel like you ain't getting nowhere,
That's right.
just do it. Just do
It's
it.
not about a feeling. It's
Mhm.
not about a fuck your
It's
feelings.
about where you finna end up.
That's right. The
It's about how
end goal.
fast you gonna get there. Because you start being inconsistent, you gonna slow yourself down.
That's right.
You ain't gonna get you gonna start procrastinating. Shit just ain't gonna happen. But you be consistent. I mean, every day. If you ain't got no client, you could be thinking of new ways to make some money within that. You get what I'm saying? Let me get on YouTube and learn a new hairstyle, or let me do this
Right.
and do this,
That's
and let me
good
look
game.
on. Let me ask people if they want to be a model for a hairstyle like this that I ain't never even tried, or you know what I'm saying? Just different stuff like that.
So many other ways.
Mm-hmm.
I will leave you all with this. Be consistent. Be consistent. Like she
Just
said.
that simple.
Do the good, do the bad. When you made no money, when you make $20, if you can make $1, you can make 10, you can make 10, you can make 20, boom, 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 boom. Just stay consistent, stay determined, make up your mind. Peace. This is Carter Barber, Carter Cutter, a.k.a. the Hair Chopper.
This your girl Autumn, aka Pinky.
This your girl Tasia, aka Fancy Way.
And this is JR the Barber. Mr. I Got You Played.
You can catch the Hair Trappers and Soul Snatchers every Monday at 2:30 live. Chat.